guys, Eric Kyle here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt Magazine, and I'm excited to be down at the Miami International Boat Show right here in beautiful Miami, Florida. I love this show. Matter of fact, while I'm here, I'm kind of wandering around. I'm looking for some fun and exciting information to report to you guys on, and I ran across my good friend, Greg Marlowe from Yacht Solutions. Greg, how are you, brother?
Good to see you again, Eric. I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I was cruising through Bavaria and I saw you over here. We got some exciting things to talk about.
Yes, it all started in Dusseldorf last month, where there's a big indoor boat show, the largest in the world in Dusseldorf. And Bavaria launched 8 new models, and they made the news big time. So we're displaying catamarans, sailboats, and motor yachts here in Miami. And there's a lot of great stuff happening this year. So it's a pretty exciting year for Bavaria. It's the 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
We're their new dealer in the Great Lakes area, based out of Toronto. And we have some programs that allow people to get into Bavaria, probably a lower risk type of, if they're thinking about ownership or even just trying out the lifestyle.
Okay.
So, yeah, we call that a fractional lease program. It's not new, and it allows people to really try it before they buy it, or to really just try out the lifestyle, see if it's something for them.
So this is something that either if you're interested in Bavaria and want to buy directly from you, whether it's a catamaran, a motor yacht, or a sailboat, they can also take advantage of a fractional ownership program through you for a Bavaria yacht as well.
Exactly. I mean, the shared use seems to make a lot of sense for people who just don't use the boat enough themselves. If you're going to live aboard the boat and be on it, you know, most of the week or every weekend sort of thing, then yeah, sole ownership is ideal. But for most people, if they get out once a week over the course of the summer, that's doing really well.
Yeah.
Most owners will get out maybe 11 or 12 times the whole season. And as you know, in the Great Lakes, our season isn't all that long to start with.
Right.
So it works well when somebody else is, first of all, you're looking after the boat, the maintenance, the pump outs, the fueling up and everything on. So the moments that you're on the boat, you really are enjoying it and not having to worry about the service issues, the day-to-day things that are associated with boat, you know, owning a boat.
Okay.
So we see it as a great way for new people to try it, and or for people who have had a boat or are just tired of all the labor-intensive stuff to say, you know what, I want to enjoy the boat. And the cost of a membership, for example, is still far below what it would cost you for a slip and insurance alone. So it's a really great program in that regard. So we're pretty.
It sounds ideal. I mean, I know one time I got involved in fractional ownership. I got to the boat, we jumped on the boat, we took the lines off of the docks, we went out, went for a sail, came back, tied it back up, went back to the car, and that was it. I mean, it was just absolutely effortless to be able to go out and boat and do what we wanted to do, and we didn't have to have the headache and hassle of the different things that you normally would do as a boat owner, and it costs us a lot less as well. So let me ask you this. Fractional ownership, not everybody's familiar with that term. They understand timeshare, group type ownership type things. Give me a little bit a better definition of what a fractional ownership is.
The term fractional is used considerably in both, you know, in several industries, not just marine. It probably was invented in the aviation industry. A fractional lease is when you have one owner of the boat and you have users or members that utilize that boat. And that's the program that we have that is easily accessible, that we'll be launching this year with Bavaria Yachts, brand new 2018 models. Fractional ownership is actually having equity in that boat. Okay. So whether it's a quarter or a half or a third or an eighth or a 32nd, that is based on still a company managing the boat, and then you buy as much as you need. However, it's usually reserved for more sophisticated, more expensive boats and super yachts, where, you know, you're contributing on a $2 million yacht $500,000, and then you pay your quarter of the management fees, et cetera, et cetera. We do that as well, but most of the clients that would like to try this aren't going to start with a mega yacht. They're going to start with something maybe in the 35 to 40 foot range. Bavaria's got some beautiful models in the Express and in the E line, which is kind of their ergonomic economy line. And so this is a great way to get into it for, I'm going to ballpark and say, you know, $12,000 for an entire season. It's going to get you out once or twice a week between May and October. So small investment, a lot of fun factor, and on a brand new boat. So, and Bavaria believes that once you experience their boats and you've been on them, and you'll not only be a better buyer, but the boat will sell itself.
Well, the Bavaria brand has been around in Europe for decades and decades and decades, and it seems like here in the U.S. and Canada, we're just now getting to know the brand, especially on the powerboat side. The sailboat side has been here in the North American market for some time. Talk to us about the quality of the Bavaria. What makes this boat unique and more attractive?
Well, I think it is, Bavaria is one of the largest shipbuilders in the world. They're number 2, and under the one brand. It's a very extensive line. However, what you'll find consistent in the lineup is that inherent German quality that we've grown to expect, whether it's appliances or cars. Anything made in Germany holds true with Bavaria products, very much so. They come right out and say they are the most sophisticated, advanced building shipyard in the world. So, and I don't doubt that. You just have to visit the factory for that. But all this comes through in the user experience, in quality, in workmanship, in materials, and things that fit right, and things that are robust. I first found out about Bavaria Yachts in the charter program because they're highly utilized in charter because they stand up very well.
Right.
So in lieu of this, we became familiar with their durability and also got a lot of feedback from customers on how much they liked operating the boats.
Okay.
So,
but tell us a little bit more about the idea of the territory that you're covering, because it sounds like it doesn't cost as much to be able to get onto a new boat. There's a lot less headache and hassle and maintenance that you have to deal with, and you're getting on one of the best quality boats that are around. So, what if I'm in the Great Lakes area? Where can I come to you to be able to get involved in this?
right now our program is starting in the Toronto area in Lake Ontario, and we call that the Greater Toronto area, so it goes right down into Hamilton and some of the suburbs. That's phase 1 of the development. Phase 2 will cover more extensively Lake Ontario and probably Georgian Bay and Lake Huron.
Sure.
So we're looking at the expansion based on how much interest there is in the program. But I would say it's really 3 phases. The second phase is branching out from Toronto so that the management and the growth is controlled, and still the management is a very important component to this working well. And phase 3 is where we see a migration of boats so that they're in service more of the 12 months of the year. In other words, we're not putting them up on the hard in the winter and storing them. We're taking them south, whether it's Bahamas or Florida, whatever else. Typically that would be the beyond 40 feet in size, where we'll take them down. Some of the boats will be crewed. We specialize in a revenue program, so those owners that want to have a lot of their costs covered and earn some revenue, that's our specialty.
Nice.
So the fractional really lends itself to a lot more flexibility, and it's all about saving time and having fun. And it's interesting, the slogan Bavaria has is engineering your fun. So they design boats for that, and we put the programs into effect that really allow you to to experience it.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited for you guys, Greg. This is a fantastic opportunity for not only us Great Lakes boaters, but for your company as well. We're looking forward to continue to grow with you. Tell us if we can't make it down to the Miami Boat Show to get on one of these beautiful boats and talk to you, where am I going to go online to find out more information about what this offering is and how I can get involved?
Yeah, we have a website with a lot of information on it, the Yacht Solutions, so it's 3 words, THE, yachtsolution.com. We have a toll-free number, 1-855-907-9046. And I think they can also look forward to some test reports this summer as we bring in the brand new 2018 models to see what the industry in general in North America, how they feel about this boat in comparison to all the other products that are out there. So we're looking forward to seeing more of it at Great Lakes Scuttlebutt and the other media. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today. I think this is a great boat model, great boat lineup. Anything we can do to help at any time, let us know. Guys, make sure you go by theyachtsolutions.com, right?
Solution.com.
Theyachtsolution.com. That's where we're going to find out more information about this fantastic offering. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We'll see you out on the water.
See you on the water.